everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm your host, Lasan Faye, and, well, we stopped a coup. We've talked to people.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
And
Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
we now have more people on the ship. Namely, Ashley. Who I really haven't had on the ship for an extensive period of time in Mass Effect 3.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Really, you want to shoot things?
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
They were already
Didn't you
in
used
politics.
to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream and evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Gonna say forget.
More importantly, we finally got the Council on our side.
Be great if they could
Actually,
help
yeah,
us
that
before
is-
the galaxy caught fire, but it's the thought that counts.
True. Edie?
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Sure.
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Oh boy. See, this is the quandary. Because technically, the job it was designed for is like the very basic answer in that the synthetic life really was built for a specific purpose. Though at the same time, with discussions with Edie, it's also known that when synthetic life is doing something that is in line with what they were designed for, it sends off like receptors that simulate like our own dopamine receptors. That was a conversation we had with her a while ago. And therefore it kind of simulates a want system for them. And so in a way, they're both the same answer. It's just a perspective thing on it. And what would the Shepard say? That's actually what I'm actually struggling with is, what would this Shepard say to this question? because so far we've not. So in the previous game, Mass Effect 2, the Heretic, Geth. There we go. That was the word I forgot. The Heretic Geth, we opted to destroy them rather than rewrite them. And so, which I feel is in line with, okay, well, they wanted to be this, rather than follow this design, and so we didn't force them back to be what they designed. And maybe that's going to be my guiding factor on this, for how Shepard's gonna play this out.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
You know what? This, I think, Shepard is just gonna be like, nope, don't think.
The Reapers have nothing to emulate.
Seconded. Why would you want to be like those assholes?
The Reaper lifespan is between 50,000 to 37 million years. That is a very successful model.
And all they do is harvest and destroy. Ask yourself if that's what you really want.
That is an unusual perspective, Shepard. I will devote processing power to considering it. Thank you.
Oh, great. I made Edie evil. Ayy. Alrighty. Well then.
Commander,
Good.
I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Alright, let's
Commander,
chat.
I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
That's... I mean...
Unless they're indoctrinated, and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
Agreed.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Alright, cool. So, let's see. Up here real quick, we'll say hi to Boo. Hi, Boo. We'll feed the fish, even though I technically don't need to feed them. Oh god. The jellyfish are going into the walls. So, let's see. Crew. Yeah. Alright, we'll circle around. And do I get new upgrades? That's a 4. Apparently not. Alright, James.
Hey, Commander. Ready when you are. Ready when you are.
Okay, you don't have anything. Hi, K9.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial.
Sure.
I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
I met up with an old Alliance friend there who I believe can help hack it. I sent you a message with the details if you're curious. Check your private terminal.
Okay.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yeah.
I appreciate you checking in on me. Hello, Commander.
Alright. That's you all done. Just curious. No. Alrighty. And we go up to engineering. Javik.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated. I would like to visit the Citadel sometime, when it is not infested with traitors.
Yep.
I've heard about the Kaileng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I will enjoy killing most. Yes?
Okay. Yeah, you're not really gonna get that chance, but it's okay. I don't think they have anything else. Hello.
Commander.
Nothing to report.
Lovely.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Wonderful. I love knowing that the ship is running well.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by CSEC. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space.
Glad you're leaving my name out of it.
Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Sure. Crew deck. Let's go say hi to people. Hi, Garrus. Oh, Thane.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Could this Shepard have pulled the trigger? The Shepard is not as emotionally attached to the Wehrmeyer survivor in this game. But doesn't like to waste life. So the answer is actually probably no.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends, and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Indeed.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Agreed.
Good to have Ash back.
All right.
We can always use a friendly gun.
Starboard. Ashley?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Okay. You're a little short on words. Okay. Liara's in her cabin.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Indeed. Broker terminal. Audio recording from Counselor Gugier's Citadel office. Secretary Phillips. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. What about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back, did they? Yes, sir. Here. Is this a passkey, sir? And an inventory? Phillips, I am authorizing you on behalf of the City Senate to seize any and all EZA stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Alright. Okay. Nothing there. Liara.
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by.
Okay.
At your service.
Indeed. Alright, well then. Okay, so we'll bypass that. And, you know, I'm fine.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Alright.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Ooh. Okay, but you need optimism in a time of war.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties.
Of course.
Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Yay, good. Wonderful. And now?
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Oh. Man, Chakwas almost never wants to talk to me. Now I feel bad that I missed her. Oh god. I'm so sorry, Chakwas. Karen, I'm so sorry.
May I speak with you, Commander?
Yes.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Fair. Right away,
I'll
ma'am.
find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Sure.
With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Ooh, nice. Alright, wonderful. We will do that next time we're back on the Citadel.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Yeah, okay.
Commander?
I think it's like a good check-in time. Okay.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
Indeed.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Agreed.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Indeed. Thank you. Alrighty. Come on, don't get stuck on the geometry.
Commander?
Hello? Yeah.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Oh, good. Right. Yes. Oh my god! No! Ah! Okay. Priority Citadel shore leave. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock for repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately. It needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave. That's an order. We need everyone at their best. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. We're not doing this for a bit. Kai Lang's dossier. Shepard, as promised, here's what we have on Kai Lang. Name, Lang Kai. Date of Systems Alliance military enlistment, November 14th, 2172. Age on enlistment, 16. Credentials faked. Tours of duty, 2172. Terminus system, patrol and reconnaissance. 73. Exodus cluster, patrol and reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. 74. Rate of Ention, recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. In 75. Kite's Nest, tactical reconnaissance, accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 76. Received in 7 designation. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus' body. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modification appears to include Cerberus' Phantom class implants. Got a minute. Hey, Commander, just wondering if you've got some time in the near future. Nothing crucial, just wanted to chat. Didn't I just chat with you? Okay. Durlish Mole. Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was a Volus ambassador, Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors about a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result, but the security of our fleets is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded the information of his last notification to the Spectre office on the Citadel. Hope lives! From Erdnot Bakara. Commander, I'm writing to you from the Celtic Valley on Tuchanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching the Krogan pour in from across our entire planet. So many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We're finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling to Tuchanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. Meet me at the bar. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out, so we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. Jack. Which we've done that. Citadel interview. Your cabin. From Diana. The networks are going wall-to-wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Alright, from Cinderblock. Dear Shepard, changing my identity was good advice. Once again, you saved my life. After we last spoke, I overheard some refugees mention Cerberus. Then they said my name. I freaked out until I recognized their voices. Close friends of mine who've defected, in disguise and on the run, just like me. They're a talented engineer, Shepard, who could help with the war effort. I've attached contact information to forward to whoever could use their help. You can trust them. Missing you, Kelly. Met some old friends. Shepard, after you left the refugee memorial, I met an old friend who has been helping out colonists with logistics. She and her buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones, who left the service to build a life on the frontier. They're homeless now, and when I told them about the forces being collected, they were eager to join. I've attached their contact information to Fort to Hackett. Hopefully they can help. Thanks again for helping me through this. I'm feeling good. I think maybe I'll hit Purgatory next trip. Want to join me for some drinks? Game night! Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Lovely! Okay. That's a lot. Okay, cool. We picked up more of that. And our new main quest is going to take us to see the Quarians. I'm excited. Alright, not dealing with that right now. Okay. Find... Oh, interesting. You're out there. I'm done with you. what is where? I think I've been here. Maybe I need to have a little bit of a think about what exactly I'm doing next, but on the upside, this is a good place for me to go ahead and leave this episode. So in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.